Hola guys, how are we doing? Hope we are good. I want to be sure you guys can hear me clearly and you can see the screen clearly. Let me know. Let me know. So we can get right to today's session. Inkasio BG Bota, good evening, Shifu sir. How are you doing, ma'am? Hope you're great. Hope you're doing amazing. Jeffrey says, good evening, Shifu. Jeffrey, how are you? How are you? How are you enjoying your Sunday? How are you exploring the day, the weekend? How he said, how are you doing? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm positive. I'm good. Abel Bernard is a GM Shifu. Abel, how are you? Abel, hope you're fine. Hope you are at your best. OJ Capital says, good evening, Shifu. OJ, how are you? Okay, it says loud and clear. Fantastic. Good to know that it's loud and clear on your end. So we're streaming from YouTube to all other platforms. So on my Twitter X, so if you're following me on Twitter X with the Shifu World, definitely you can actually connect there. You could definitely see it and watch it from that end. If you are on my Facebook page, which should be my normal name, my legal name, which is Well Israel, you should see me there. And on Tita.tv as well. So we're streaming down there. So currently we're streaming to 4 platforms. And if my assistant joins in, he is going to be able to, like, what's it called, connect us to TikTok. So it's going to be like on 5 different platforms. So, but wherever you're connected from, please do good to share the video before we get started today. Do a share of the video, and so you can help more people come and benefit from this periodic opportunity we have in these live streams where I share informations, I do this live analysis, I give offers and predictions and all that. You really want to help other people make money the same way you are. So do that, do that. Ibani Angus says, good evening, boss. How are you doing? Bani Olabude Jeremiah says, good evening, boss. How are you, sir? I'm great, I'm great, I'm great. And you? Kingsley Ndubisi, good evening, Shifu Worlds. Kingsley, hope you're fine. How's family and how's work? How's work? OJ Captain say, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good. I'm at my best, man. I'm at my best. Okay, so first of all, the video might not be showing as it usually does because I'm not using my normal camera, usual camera. So I'm not using the usual camera. It's not available where I am currently. I'm making use of, funny enough, I'm using of a 4K webcam, but it's crazy that the 4K webcam is not as clear as the other camera. I don't know why. I got it online actually, so I was thinking this is gonna be really good, but let me see if there's a way of increasing the light a bit to make it a bit brighter. That's the best it can. But as long as you can see my face and you can hear me clearly, that's it. So definitely on now next live will definitely be on a better view and all that as well. Someone says 4K webcam is too expensive. Yes, it's expensive. Crazy, it's expensive. But funny enough, it's not giving me the kind of quality I expect I want. I don't know if it's if it's a scam 4K. Eze Pascal says, good evening, sir. How are you doing? I'm good. I would really love you to share the video if you haven't shared it. Please share the video. Thank you very much for doing that in advance. Comnock Solution Enterprises. Good evening, Shifu. Good evening, Comnock. Please share the video so you can provide solution to others as well. Master Shifu, we love you and thank you. Brian, I love you too, bro. I love you too, bro. And I think, Brian, are you in Zambia or Zimbabwe or what country are you currently? Zambia, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is this Zambia or Zimbabwe? Zambia or Zimbabwe, which of them? So it says the webcam probably needs some. I think it's probably a setting from software at times. I'm not using a software for the webcam. I just like the webcam. I just plugged it to the PC and then it just pops up. It just pops up. Your energy today, nice. Oh, my energy is good. I feel maybe because of one church. Number 2, after overfeeding, I slept. I slept off like for hours. So I think maybe because of the rest. This weekend I've been resting a lot lately. Brand Mishimbu. Yes, I'm from Zambia. Amazing. Coincidentally, the friend of mine I took to the Nigerian restaurant today is also from Zambia, and that was the first time is tasting eating a Nigerian meal as well. So I have a lot of people from Zambia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, a lot of African countries. And I should actually be in Zambia before the end of the year again, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm supposed to come up with something with $1 billion is it $1 billion boss, right? Bliss $1 billion boss, the $1 billion boss. So something regarding forex and all that. So I'm not too certain, but I think they mentioned it to me. So if it clicks, maybe I'm going to be traveling down to Zambia this year again. But that's the side. Let's go straight to what we have. Let's look at what we have. A lot of things happen in the crypto market. So many things happen in the crypto market. And one of the major things in the crypto market is there's so much of a roller coaster of emotions, so much roller coaster of emotions. Where the time whereby people are now confused, which is a normal thing. People are confused. Will the market continue going down? Will they continue going up? What am I going to do? My portfolio is bleeding. My coins are going down. I mean, I invested over a lot. Can the dev do something? Can the dev do something? Can what is happening to my portfolio? It's bleeding. I'm down. I'm crazy. I mean, that's one of the things I do. There's something funny I do in the bull run group from time to time. I do it like once in a while, and that thing is that I get to share my reds, like my losses, not as part losses, but in the trade. Maybe if I'm in a red position, like the position is in loss, I could share it the same way you share the P and L of when your position is in green. I have to do share the P and L when my position is in red. I just do that for those in the bull run group because I just want them to gain an understanding of what it means to have a mastery of your emotions, and when you understand what is happening in the market and why you're not moved about what is happening in the market. I mean, there's a position I have been holding for weeks now, and that position is down somewhere around 6K, somewhere around $6,000. And those who are in the bull run group can attest to this because I think I posted it on in the bull run group where it was around $4,000 or so, about $5,000. I can't recall the exact figure, but it was between 4,000 to 5,000. So as of today, I think it should be like minus 6K or so. I've been in that position for weeks, and I'm not bothered about it. And why am I not bothered about it? Because I know what is happening in the market, and it was just a funny. You know the kind of thing whereby you make an entry into a position and you forgot about it. So I just actually forgot about it, and when I just checked my Bybit, I discovered that whoa, this is crazy in red, and I didn't want to close it. So I just left it there, running, and it's gonna bounce way back, and produce some significant profit. But a lot of people are in that position. What is happening in this market right now? Shifu, I am confused. What do I do? First thing I want to say is, guys, chill. I have an amazing announcement at the end of this live stream, which might be interesting to some of you. It may not be. So I'll keep it for the end of the live stream. But let us talk about the market. So guys, chill a bit. First thing I want to say is good news. The good news is we are out of the worst days of the retracement. The market has been retracing heavily, and we are out of the worst days. In other words, we are about entering the new days of another wave of a bullish run. And in this wave of a bullish run, we're going to see BTC breaking new highs. We'll see BTC touching over 70K to 72,000 to 74,000 if within the next coming weeks. And if we are going to see BTC start flying that high to over 70K to 74K within the next coming weeks, this means that we will also see altcoins like memes, especially because memes are super volatile when it comes to BTC. When we start seeing memes, BTC going downward, memes start going downwards faster. Like if BTC goes like -2%, we're seeing memes dropping like -8%, -6%. If it just moves if BTC moves 5%, we see memes going like 20%, 40%, 50%, and it's still going to be like that in the market season we are in. So this means that we're going to see memes producing a 2x, a 3x, a 4x, a 5x, and all that together. So about chill, I'm going to show you guys the memes that could do some good amount of run. Note that nothing I say on this live stream is financial advice. This is all educational purposes. And just like Rowan Kitty says, he loves the stock. I would say I just love the memes. I love the memes, and I'm going to share the memes with us. So let's get right to looking at the chart, looking at illustration with USDT, what is happening on USDT, and what is happening on Bitcoin. And then we're going to talk about one or two memes that could give us some good amount of money in the next coming days, in the next coming weeks. I hope we are ready. If you are ready, type "I am ready" on the comment section. Please, I want to feel you guys. I want to know you guys can hear me. I want to know if communicating and I'm not just speaking to myself. So type "I am ready" on the comment section, while I'm going to reduce my video a bit and increase the charts for us. So let's get right to it. First and foremost, we look at the USDT. So let's look at the USDT chart. So if you always used to seeing how my chart used to be, I know that my chart is going to look quite different, a little bit different than the norm, because I actually did an update on the format and stuff and how it looks. So let's look right to this, the USDT chart. So the USDT operates inversely to BTC. When it is going down, Bitcoin goes up. When it is going up, Bitcoin comes down. So in the USDT, there are two things we are looking at, and I want us to pay attention to these two things, because these two things are super, super critical and determines how the market is moving in the next coming days, and what is going to happen with BTC. Now, first and foremost, when I highlighted that BTC is going to drop, I even shared this in the bull run group. This is why you should also be in the bull run group if you are not there, so you get access to those insights and information. So I drop the alerts and trade setups, which are super accurate. It's definitely going to help you. But even if you are not in the bull run group, don't worry. I got you. And today I will share. Just pay attention to what I'm sharing. You're still going to make money, like every other person who pays attention to the live streams makes money. So now let's look at this. Like I said, what happens with this moves inversely. So now when I drew this, you can see this. There's this line here I drew. When I drew this line, it's portrayed that there's a shark pattern, what we call a HSC shark pattern. So let me look for it. A HSC shark pattern, which was playing out here. And although the HSC shark pattern was playing out, there was something that was a bit okay. There was something I was trying to look out for, and that was two things. I said if BTC is going to get to 4.96 and it's going to drop heavily. If you can recall in the last live stream session, in fact, okay, let me see if I can do this, if it's going to show. It's not working. So I wanted to show that in the live stream, remember I drew something for us with like a 1 and 2, and I said that BTC is going to come and USDT is going to come into this zone, and once it comes into this zone, it's going to fall from here. So we've got it coming to the zone, and then that's why it came into the zone. It fell down a bit and retested, right? And then it's still within the zone. So within the zone, there are two things we're looking at here: the 4.96 and the 5.02%. 4.96 and 5.02%. But there's something weird on this chart. So if you have TradingView, I want you to go to your TradingView and look at what I'm saying. That is going to be very weird. Most times, TradingView can be, the USDT chart on TradingView could be a bit manipulated, and it could just confuse a lot of traders. But if you pay attention to multi-time frame analysis, you will see what I'm about to say. If you go to your USDT chart right now, and on the daily, you click on the daily, you will discover you will see here on the daily, you discover something. Let me make it broader so you could see it. You could also open this and discover that this candle here got to 5.02% already. It's showing here on the daily chart of USDT.T that the USDT has touched 5.02%. So this is just a retest, and price should continue falling downwards. This is what is showing on the USDT daily chart. So I'm making this broader. So, and this is why I say that you can actually open your own chart. Maybe it's different on yours. I don't know, but this is what it's showing. I asked a couple of friends to check the daily chart and check this for me, and they saw that the candle on the 18th of June has already touched the 5.02% already. So this means the 4.9% was a retest, and market should and is expected to start coming down from here. This is number one. So let's just pay attention to this part. Then we have so if this is going to happen, right? If this is going to happen, then that means we have what we call a wedge pattern. And usually when people trade wedge pattern, one of the safest way to trade wedge pattern is to wait for a break and a retest. Because when the market breaks structure, many a times is expected to give a retest. Although, if we are to be very honest, the crypto market could be very funny. So let's say a break of structure, right? A retest and a continuation downwards. Let me remove the part. Let me go to the 4 hours. Let me just go to the 4 hours first, and then we'll draw that again. So if you look on the 4 hours, so I remember I just drew a wedge on the daily. If you look on the 4 hours, now what you're seeing on the 4 hours, you are no longer seeing that the candle touched the 5.02. Instead, what you're seeing is a double top, a liquidity level above. Can you see why I say this USDT chart could confuse traders a lot? So you could see that on the daily, this is how it's showing on the day. This is different from what it's showing on the daily. It's showing us that the button here. On the 4 hours, it's showing us that is a double top, which is confusing and a cause for concern. This means that this market could be manipulated and pushed up one more time before dropping. Or because I've seen this happened in 2022, whereby the market, the USDT chart was showing a particular way on a Friday, on a Sunday, and then by the Monday, the chart was automatically updated on TradingView, and it showed something entirely different. So any of these two things I'm saying that could happen. So it could literally be adjusted and rephrased in a way that shows that, okay, there was no double top. Now I'm speaking based on what is happening in real time, the manipulation showing in real time, and experience of how it has happened a couple of times over the years. So just have that in the back of your mind. But if that is, because also you look at there's like a funny, or should I say a weird, this is a weird head and shoulders, right? And based on this head and shoulders, the market should get to 5.02 levels before dropping down. That's if it breaks. So if it doesn't break, if the inverted head and shoulders fails, this means that we should see this. Something like this, right? Here and then here. So the question now is, what does this mean for Bitcoin? Well, let me type this. If the candle touch of 5.02% on the daily is valid, then this is what to expect. But if not, then a possible spike above before selling is in the box. So let me make it a white write-up. Okay, and then let me post this in the comment section. And then I think I will save it in a in the I think I may post it on the on what's it called again, on the other stuff later on. So if you got it like a smaller time frame, you could also see where the price like touched and stuff and this levels and stuff. So this thing I'm drawing here is more like a close below the Monday high, right? Previous Monday high. If price gets into the previous Monday high, retests it and continues going down, it's going to trap down below the Monday low and then like that. So now this is USDT. So let's go over to BTC and let us look what does this mean for BTC? What does this imply for BTC as well? Because I mean BTC is the main guy, right? And because we trade on Bybit, we are making use of the Bybit chart. The Bybit chart. So we are going to look through on BTC. So you can see here what is happening for Bitcoin. So how will I explain this now? So there are two things, two possibilities here, two awesome possibilities for BTC based on what I just drew on the USDT. And I'm going to use like two different parts. Maybe one is going to be colored the white and one is going to be colored the blue. So based on the blue, we should see this. Or we could see this too. So there's a blue and then there's a white, right? Let me silence this head and shoulders. So it's how do I make this invisible now? Okay, let me hide it. So it's hidden. Those are the two things. Now the blue indicates a buy from here, which is feasible. So if someone wants to buy from here, the person could use 63K as his stop loss. 63K is a good stop loss. Someone could enter a buy at the current market price and use 63,000 as his stop loss. Now, what if the stop loss gets hit? If it gets hit, it is not a problem. It just means that what the manipulation on USDT was just being corrected, and the price wants to trap the stuff, and that's why there's a wide pattern. So if I did a measurement, so based on the measurement I did, that means that we could see BTC get to 62,800, 62,300 around this range. So there's like a funny stuff here. Maybe price may want to like get to that point. I do not know, but we would see price definitely come downwards, and then when it comes downwards, it's now start speaking from here. So this is also very feasible. So this means that if price is going to come down, then that means most likely the 63K level will be stopped out, and then if it gets stopped out, we will see BTC around here before it starts buying. But this is the good part of everything. The good part of everything that I'm saying is either ways, we are out of the woods. So whether it traps the liquidity below there and goes to like 62K levels, we are out of the woods. And now, based on if we're out of the woods, based on the projection of how high this could get or how low this could get, this is something we want to look out. So there's an inverse head and shoulders pattern on BTC, an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Now, if you look at the inverse head and shoulders pattern, let me see if I could draw it. We have like let me look for the head and shoulders too. right? So when you look here, you see a head and shoulder that is forming, right? There's a major and a mega head and shoulders pattern forming on BTC, right? And there's something that you should also pay attention. Now, if this plays out, you know how I do this measurement stuff. So let's do it from here to here to know how high this could go. That's if it plays out. So if this plays out from here where it is, it means that BTC could go to as high as 75K to 76K. 75K to 76K. If it decides to come lower than where it is to like trap liquidity below before moving downwards, it will still get to somewhere around 75K and 76K. So the target is like the same thing, whether it decides to trap liquidity below before moving or it picks up from here. Either ways, it's still the same thing is gonna happen. The same thing is gonna happen. Now, let me give us a little trick here. This is a little trick, but I want to know if you guys want to hear it. If you want to hear it, let me know in the comment section. I want to give us a little trick here, something that could be extra profitable. If you want to hear it, let me know in the comment section. So I'm sure that I'm not seeing alone. Okay, I'm seeing some of our comments. I remember what I said just earlier. So okay, let me just highlight some of the comments, right, from YouTube and Facebook. Okay, so many persons being ready. Love it, 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 love it. Get your friends, your families, your buddies on this call so they can make some good benefit from it as well. I'm ready, Shifu. The energy is massive. The Lord is good. The Lord is good. Grace Amy. I'm ready, boss. Good, good. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, okay, okay. In Chibo, what did you say? Shifu, sir. Something good is tinkling in your fancy. I'm happy for you. Thank you for being happy for me. Thank you for being happy for me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, someone said, please share, would like to know. Awesome, awesome. Now, let me share this with us. Let me share this with us. How do I remove this now? Let me share this with us. The week of June, right? The week of June is ending. This week we are entering. The week of June should be ending. So on 30th, that which is the next coming Sunday is the end of June. And then week after that. So the next week is July. And on the 3rd of July, we should be expecting Ethereum ETF, right? Now, remember how the Bitcoin ETF, before it happened, BTC rose massively, right? So in the same way, funny enough, historical patterns shows that around this period of time, around June, July, we have seen, this happened in the last bull run, we saw Ethereum even outperforming BTC around this time. So just maybe, we could see Ethereum producing faster profits than even BTC. So while BTC is consolidating a bit, Ethereum could just be going higher. And maybe when BTC, after a while, it aligns back. After it decouples, it always aligns back. So Ethereum could run faster. So we could see basically because of the ETF as it gets closer and as the market begins to pick up. So let's say BTC could be moving like 2%, and then you see Ethereum doing like 4%. It's very feasible. We could literally see that happen. No cap, we could literally see that happen, and that could make a lot of people money for those who trade and know that okay, this is gonna happen for BTC. Definitely, this is gonna happen for Ethereum. You just know how to. Just the only thing here is when you're trading Ethereum, don't use the exact stop loss range you're using for BTC for Ethereum. Always adjust it a little bit wider because Ethereum is a bit flexible. So you just adjust it a little bit wider. And if you're adjusting a little bit wider, it could literally give you an immense amount of profit, an immense amount of gains in that category. So that is that for B2C. That is that for the crypto market. That is that for Ethereum. Now let's talk about memes. What memes do I think has the possibility of doing a couple of X's alongside with BTC when BTC says that, okay, guys, I'm getting ready to now steam up. I want to steam up. If BTC is getting to that point whereby it's saying that I want to do this, I want to steam up, I want to, if BTC gets there, the question is, what memes do I think could have that possibility? So, the first one on my list is when. The first one on our list is when. And I'm going to make the screen broader. When. Remember this analysis I did for us, guys? Can you remember where I said when is going to continue dropping massively? I told us that expect when breaks below this line, is going to go down and down and down and down. And that is what we are seeing. That is what we are seeing. So from here to here, you get to see like the tangible levels we're looking at. Tangible levels we are looking at for when. But this is a unique thing. This is a unique thing. Also, the liquidity in when is lesser compared to the liquidity in other memes, right? Other memes have quite a bigger amount of liquidity than when. So when has the possibility of moving faster. Also, the market cap is very low. So a 70K market cap coin could easily do a 5x. So a 5x for a 70 million market cap coin is 350 million, right? It's very easy. It's not even up to a billion. It's not even up to half a billion. So 350 million is very easy from here. That is going to be a 5x. So when has that possibility? When the market comes into shape, this could produce astronomical gains. I mean, for somebody who trades on spot, the person could decide to buy some when. But for somebody who trades on leverage, you would want to just wait for BTC to get out of the woods, like the break and the retest, and then it gives you that go, and you know that okay, it's time to strike on this token because the market now forms, the chart forms and gives you an entry. So you want to like just chill and wait for that. You don't want to be in a hurry. This could make you so much for those who trade leverage, for those who trade on spot. I mean, it's already in our zone. I lettered it coming into this zone and it's already at the zone, almost getting to the bottom of the zone, as illustrated or as analyzed and shared with us. Now, there was another one I looked out for us. I think I shared this one for us, and that was okay. Coming, I want to use the initial chart. So this is the initial chart, right? This is the initial chart. First and foremost, if you look, let me delete this so it doesn't confuse anybody. If you look here, one of the things you see is when I drew this for us way back, you can see how this guy has been following the exact pattern I drew for us. I told us it's going to move up, come down, move up, come down, move up again, right? So 1, 2, 3, 3 leg, and then it's going to drop heavily back into this line. And we saw it move up 1, right, 2, and the third leg up exactly, and it got to the zone. It TP, the first TP, the second TP. So anybody who traded this, even if you decide to buy this on spot, you would have made nothing less than 100% profit on spot alone. But if you decide to trade it on leverage and futures, you should have made nothing. On a 10x, should have given you 1,000%. On a 20x, should have given you 2,000% on this alone. And then it got here and started selling. So even if you decide to trade both ways, this should have, only this alone should have made you so much amount of money. I made a good amount of money from this alone. And it's already back to our buy zone. Our buy zone is back to that region where I expect it to bounce back off. So the stop is a bit larger in this one because when there's a little bit of liquidity here, because this is like what's it called, a BPR zone. That's one. Number two, there's a possibility that a 3 drive pattern is coming into play, and the 3 drive pattern meaning there might be a little bit stretch to the downside before it gets picking. But however, it's still within the zone, and I just expect this to play out. So if it plays out from where it is to here, it's going to be like a 2-3x or so for spot traders, and then those who are leverage, it could be way super more than this. So these things are possibilities. And these things could. So it all boils down to how well BTC decides to perform, and even in that performance, the performance is still like a symposium, because remember, we have 2 things here that we're looking at playing out. The first thing we have looking at playing out is either a bullish break of structure to the upside, or we'll see a bearish downward move before we get a bullish break. So with that being said, there's one I'm looking at too, right? Okay, let me share this. So also remember that the bearishness in the market has been ranging for almost since Saturday. This is 2 days now, so it could still continue ranging till the night, until tomorrow. So if that happens, just like have a bit of that at the back of your mind. So if we get a bearish Monday, we should expect a bullish Tuesday, and that is going to happen based on on the whites. But if we get a bullish Monday, then we should expect a bearish Tuesday, and that's going to be on the blue. So it will be like a higher high, a higher low, and new highs. But if it is the whites, it's going to be like a liquidity trapping of liquidity, new highs, and up and up and up and up. Okay. So we have this guy here. I don't know how many of you remember this guy. Like, I drew this pattern a while back for us, and it's currently sits, and it was an inverse head and shoulders too. Okay, so you see here also an inverse head and shoulders, and if you use the formula I taught us on knowing how high a head and shoulders could go, initially when we drew the first illustration, we're looking at this thing getting to like 7, right? But because of how low Bonk has come. If Bonk decides to start picking up from where it is now, we won't be expecting a 7. Rather, we should be expecting a 5. A 5. And a 5 from here is going to be like a 3, a 1x, 2x, about 2.5x to 3x or so move. And then on a leverage, that's going to be like a 4,000% or a 40x on leverage. So that potential is all there, it's all there. So you can literally go to your chart, mark this out in your charts to basically see what happens and all that as well. And then for the new week we are in, okay, new week we are in, we're expecting 2 launches. We're looking forward to 2 launches this week, right? There are 2 coins we're looking out for them launching this week. So my Twitter is not popping up, but we may have to manage because my Twitter is not popping up. So, but there are 2 coins we're looking at launching this week, which is one of them is Bopa, right? The meme coin, and the other is forgotten the name, but it's an AI project. There's an AI project, BedB, right? BedByte. So there's Bopa, and both of them are BB. There's a Bopa, which is the meme coin, and there's the BedByte, which is the AI coin. And coincidentally, both of them are launching on 27th. And I've been bullish on both of them. I'm still bullish on both of them. And whitelist spots were given out from both of them. So if you got a whitelist spot, it's a good one for you, and it should print some good amount of money. So we cumulatively we're expecting good X's this week. Maybe a 30x, a 40x, a 50x, and some good gains. I mean, some mega gains. We expect mega gains this week, like 3,000%, 4,000%, 5,000%, maybe more than that, 2,000%, 10,000%, 100x. That would be great too. So we expect some good gains this week, and cumulatively from both of them, both from the meme coin, which is the ballpark coin on the 27th, and the AI, which is on the 27th, and both of them have both SEX listing lined up and normal DEX listing. So the ballpark is on Solana, will be listing on Solana. The meme coin is going to be listing on Ethereum, right? And we've had like the pre-sales for them and stuff. So if you got involved in the pre-sales, it's been a good one. They were actually whitelisted too, but I think the AI wasn't whitelisted, but the meme was whitelisted as well. I mean, and I wish us a super profitable week, because we got like I think I got like 20 persons who were 20 persons in the bull run group into the ballpark. I think we got about 25%, if I'm not mistaken. I've lost calculation, but I know we got a lot amount of people from the bull run group into that ballpark whitelist. It's a very high whitelist, and I got about 20 plus persons from the bull run group who were super interested to get involved in it, and I'm happy that they are going to make some good amount of money, by virtue of them being in the bull run group and being a member. They have that privilege, and they got to hook a good number of them into it, and we're looking forward to that. As well. So those launches should be super great for us, and we should make some crazy amount of money. God willing. So I don't want to give any specific projections, but it should do outrageous excess. We expect outrageous excess. I mean, if you tell us with the bullishness in the market, it's just gonna go crazy, because this is like, remember what I was talking about, the market picking up. So if the market is picking up this week and we're getting that, I mean, it's just gonna be super amazing at the end of the day for everybody. It's just gonna be some big wins and all that. Now, let me attend to one question or two, and then we are gone. Someone says, Master, lately, Tcoin has broken all-time high, still in the bear market. What could be the reason? We are not in the bear market, bro. We are in the bull market already. We are not in the bear market. But I understand what you mean, that despite the fact that the market is retracing, Tcoin is picking up. And that's because of there's so many things about Tcoin. But let me put this way, and there's some things I can't say publicly, but Tcoin is aggressively marketing. They are aggressively marketing. There are projects who think that probably because they've become very big, they don't need to spend so much money on marketing. But Tcoin isn't like that. They are doing it so much marketing, not beyond just public marketing. Now, these things, there's something else I shared in the private bull run group. Sadly, unfortunately, I can't say it. That I talked about Tcoin and I shared something, a secret on which Tcoin was doing, the team behind Tcoin was doing, and they started it a couple of weeks and months ago. Those in the bull run group can remember when I told them that this is what the Tcoin team are doing, and because I have a privileged information about this, I was revealing to them, and that those want to partake of the opportunity can partake on it. But based on that thing they did, so I won't talk about what they did, but based on what they did, those in the bull run group understand what they did. But whatever they did, that thing they did made them have a lot of money to involve in buybacks and also involve in aggressive marketing. So the team is doing a lot of buybacks with their funds that they've acquired from the stuff they did, which I don't want to talk about. And then they are also putting part of that fund into aggressive marketing. These two things is what is making it break all-time high. The buybacks especially, it exposed them to a lot of money and stuff. And this thing that made them have this money, I explained it to those in the bull run group. I can't say it here because of ND and stuff, but I explained it to those who are in the bull run group. So most times, if you're in the bull run group, you will understand what I'm saying and what I explained. I even did a voice note explaining it as well. And there are projects who do these things, and only few people get access to this kind of information in the crypto space. And when you get access to it, you could literally, it is like, should I say, almost a guaranteed way to literally just make so much money. And that's one of the things or privileges of being the bull run group, because you get to hear this, get these insights from me, which is not exposed in the public as well. Yeah, Pinnacle says, I remember what you're saying. Yeah, Pinnacle is in the bull run group, so he definitely knows what we're saying. Philip says, you are looking good. But that answers your question, Mr. F. Young. Say Bopa. Yes. Somebody says, kindly spell the meme coin to be launched with Bopa. It's Bopa now. The name is Bopa. Because somebody just typed it now. Someone from the bull run group as well. Okay, guys, we've said so much so far, so good. Like we always say, the students be ready, the Shifu will appear. And when the Shifu appears, what happens? The students will always prevail. If you want to join any of the bull run group, or you want to get the ETF report, make sure you reach out to me. Check the description. You should see my direct number on WhatsApp. Reach out to me, get plugged in. I'm in a very good mood today, so maybe you might ask me for a discount. I might consider you because I'm in that good mood. So okay, guys, bye for now, and have a blessed weekend, a blessed week ahead. And I want to see us make so much profit. Okay, I promised an announcement. Somebody just said that I promised an announcement. So here's the announcement. I may start 100 days public trading journal. I may start it. Maybe I'm going to start with a $10,000 or $5,000. I'm still conservating, but I may start it tonight or tomorrow. Now, I may not publicly post about this stuff on the Telegram or the WhatsApp. So if you want to maybe follow me up on Twitter and see when I post up, you may not take advantage of it. It is not signal per se. It's just me journaling certain trades on my Twitter. I just want to do it for the next 100 days. Maybe I might do 50 or 100. So it depends. So you may decide to want to follow along with it and see how you can take advantage of my ideas and stuff that I will be publicly dropping. So I will do a post about it maybe tonight, ahead of tomorrow and stuff. And maybe you might want to make money along with me together when I'm doing that as well. You gain from the insights, from the ideas and stuffs, and all this put together will literally benefit you super well. Someone says, what is going on in Wire for Plays? Is this person living in the village, or where? We're out of Wire for a long time ago. I publicly told people to sell off long time ago, so I don't know why you're bringing this up again. This is why you should make sure you join every live streams. So if you're not in the paid platform and you are only in the free community, always join the live stream, because in the live stream is where I share this information when people ask about it. We've talked, I mentioned it a couple of times in the live streams that people should get out because there are certain things that looked a bit fishy. It may bounce back, who knows, but I was just saving a lot of us from having a lot of losses then. So this is why you should always be. I mean, most people don't tell you when to sell off and stuff, and I'm doing that. That is more than enough as well. Okay, guys, this is I just pinned the number. This is the WhatsApp number for those who want it to plug in, or you could also just click on the link, right? So this is showing up on YouTube. So maybe if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter.tv, on X, you might want to come to the YouTube channel and then check the comment section from there, click on it. And sometimes the comments that I showed during the live stream doesn't pop up when the video has ended. So it would have to be when you will have to click on the live comment. So when you click on the video, click on the live comment section, you will now see all the comments, and then it should be able to pop up from there. So with so much said, guys, see you all when we see you. I've given so much information about BTC, crypto, Ethereum, the market, mint coins we're looking at as well, and also the launches we're looking at towards this week, and as well as answering some of our questions. See you when we see you, and have a blessed. This is 29th episode. So our 30th episode of the Crypto Capital Show is gonna be next Sunday, and I think I have to think of something special for us on the 30th episode. Bye for now, everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing our results, our profits, and all that put together based on the information shared here tonight. Bye for now, fam.